Hi everyone, I'm Amanda L, and today we're doing a short class for calm. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. Right away, just in a nice, easy cross-legged seat. So once you get there, palms face down to ground you into this space and closing the eyes. Maybe you bring in a gentle sway from side to side. It can be so small that you can barely even see it from the outside. Just imagining you were plopped onto your mat like a rock or a pebble is tossed into a lake, creating ripples with the movement of your body, just as the water on the calm lake ripples too. And eventually, the stillness comes to the surface and everything underneath once more. Landing in that place of stillness, of calm, of ease. Solidifying that memory of this feeling into the cells of your body. And let's integrate it even more with some movement. Big inhale, arms reach high. And then tipping on over towards the right side. Reaching the left arm up and over the head. And throughout this practice of movement, if you want to bring in a bit of that swaying into stillness, that pebble dropped into the lake, I encourage you to play around with that and explore there as well. And then tipping up and over towards the other side. Coming back through center, palms on the knees, big inhale, heart reaches high. And then exhale, rounding through the spine, rolling back on your hips. Twice more, just like that. Big inhale, arching, heart reaching. And exhale, rounding. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, round. And then just making some circles with the central column of the body. So rolling round one way. You can imagine that you're maybe now like stirring a pot of your favorite soup or a sauce of some sort. And you're creating the exact creation that you desire. Reverse your circles. And in this practice, in this moment, that would be the feeling, the embodiment of calm energy. So as you're stirring up the energy of the body, the soup of the pot of the physical vessel, you are intentionally creating a soup of calm within you. And one more time on this side. And then finding stillness, closing your eyes. Feeling the power of just being in the present moment. Allowing everything else to fall away. Straightening out the right leg. Bringing the left sole of the foot to the inner edge of the right thigh and then folding over that right leg. You can have a deep or a gentle bend in the knees. I'm dealing with a bit of a hip thing right now, so I will be having a deep bend in the knee. Meeting yourself where you're at And by doing so, you create that consistency of calmness within your body. The shoulds and the I wishes and I wish I could and why can't I and all of the questioning, all of the lack of acceptance of where you're at can start to stir up the opposite of calm. And by bringing in that awareness of where you're at, you can bring in that feeling of calm. I have a deep bend in my knee right now because my hip is going through a bit of a thing. I am in acceptance of that, of where I'm at, and therefore I am calm. I can attain that calmness even easier than if I try to push against the reality of right now. And then rounding up, twisting towards the left. From here, swinging the right foot to the outer edge of the left leg, and then twisting up and over towards the right. You can either just switch the cross of your legs from here, or you can take the fun and funky transition by leaning over towards your left side, lifting your hips up, taking yourself towards the back of the mat, making a big circle, and then landing your hips down once more. You will have the opposite cross of your legs, and you can twist towards the left. If that's too much, just switching the cross of your legs. No big deal. Taking the left leg straight out towards the left side, right foot towards the inner edge of that thigh, twisting towards the right. Unraveling and folding over that left leg. And from here, grabbing a hold of both knees as you swing yourself around, and then falling back onto your spine. Once you land, taking a moment to pause, to breathe, to feel into this space and into this moment. Doing a little scan to see if you have any sort of residue that is inhibiting that feeling of calm from taking over the body, the mind. And if it's still there, just sort of imagining it melting off of your body and into the mat. Letting go of your knees and dropping your feet to the mat with a thud. Feeling the reverberation and then the calmness in your body. Windshield wiping your legs from one side to the other side. And then towards the opposite side once more. And evening things out. Finding a happy baby. As you hold on to your ankles, your legs, your feet. Feeling that grounded nature pulling you down. You're quite literally pulling yourself down. And then bringing your knees in towards your chest, giving them a squeeze. And squeezing into a tiny, tiny ball, as tiny as you can. And then letting it all go. Bring your legs out long, arms resting at your sides or onto your body. Sometimes a subtle touch to the body, even from ourselves, do not underestimate the power of touch from yourself, can provide that sense of security, of safety, of calm. Closing your eyes, integrating and being here with your breath for a few moments. Starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling around your wrists and your ankles, and then taking a big stretch up above the head. Keeping your eyes closed as you make your way up to sits. Maybe rolling onto one side, just pausing there for a moment before you come up. Or you can rock up in a way that feels comfortable for you. Once you land in that space, bring your palms face down once more on your knees or your thighs. Eyes closed. Coming back to that gentle swaying, that pebble in the lake. Noticing how you approach it now compared to the beginning of the practice. Letting it evolve into stillness. Big inhale, arms reach high. Palms pressed together at the top, pulling your thumbs down into your chest, connecting to your heartbeat. Big inhale up through the nose. And a long exhale out the mouth. Big inhale. And an easy exhale. One more time. Big calming inhale. And a nice calming exhale. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let me know in the comments if you have any requests for any future classes. I post a new video every single day, so I would love to hear any ideas that you may have. And with that, I will see you next time.